Hey guys, so this is what we're going to do now. I'm going to explain the application activity. This is an activity in which you'll take what you've learned from the story Tanuro Shlachnai and the process of defining and making rules in this story, and you're going to use it in order to create our own rules. Now, in order to guide you through this process, we're going to have several steps. First, I'm going to ask you guys to decide your values, the values in the ideal class. When I say ideal class, I mean the best class possible. Then you guys gonna decide what is your private individual goals, then the goals as a class, then the desired behaviors, the behaviors that as a class will help you achieve your individual goals and the class goals that you have in mind. The next step will be that you will try to explain to your friends and convince them why your rules are the best, why the behaviors that your rules promote are the most beneficial ones for them and for you as a whole, as a class. Look, this is a very serious exercise. I will change Beam according to what you will say. I will change the behavioral part in Beam, the part that gives you credit for the way you behave in class, according to the behaviors that you will, as a class, that you will decide to accept. These will become the rules of our class. We will have to live by them. I will change Class Dojo according to the behaviors and to the values that you will want to promote. I am, and we will take it very seriously. We will take it as rules, right? So please do your best. I am sharing this document with you. The name is "My Sons Have Defeated Me." The same, the phrase. This is a quote from the story Tanuro Shlachnai, and the idea is to help you, guide you in this process of making your rules. You are the ones who will decide the rules of our class. Please read this introduction and then please follow the steps. I remind you, if you guys will finish the two activities, the one analyzing the story and this one before our next class will be dedicated to play football. And the sixth step, the last one, will be done in class by all of us. After you all have finished everything, we will have a discussion about it and we will change together Class Dojo and Beam to be aligned with the new rules, values and behaviors that you chose to promote. Right? So now, if you already got it, action. Go and do it. I'm going to explain each and every step just to make sure it's all clear. First step is to decide what is our moral identity. Nos identidad moral. I want you to think about the moral environment that you want to live in. And now we are only talking about our class, but I want you to imagine the best class possible and how it would look from a moral point of view. Which values will be the ones who is the most important in order to create this best class possible and to sustain it, to make it alive, to make it function and keep on functioning. I want you to list these five values, five most important values, and to list them in the order of their importance. If for you respect is number 1, list it as number 1. If for you respect is number 3, so list something else as number 1, and so on. 5 most important values. Then I want you guys to set your goal. I want you to think, what are your goals as persons? What do you want to be? What kind of person do you individually want to be? I want you to imagine the best version of yourself, of your possible self. And I think that in class, our job is to help you achieve your goal. Now my question to you is, what is your goal? What do you want to do? What do you want from our time together? How can we help you, we as a class and me as a teacher, can help you achieve your individual goals? How can we improve you? Or help you improve? That's better said. I want to know, what do you think success in Jewish culture is for you? How does it look like? Please describe it to me. The more detailed your goal is, the more convincing it is, and it is easier to reach, or to find ways to reach it. Now, it's very important then, that after you have defined your goal, you will give us some ways to know where we're at in relation to your goals. I want you to give a measurement tool to say, how will we know if we have achieved your goal, and how far away are we from your goal, right? Then, after we thought of ourselves as individuals and we have defined our moral environment, I want you to think as a collective, as a group. I want you to define your goals as a group. How should the class behave as a group in order to help you as an individual? How the group should support you to achieve your potential and your desires as one person, as an individual. Then I want you to think on the other side of the equation. How should you behave to help others achieve their goals? How you, as one part of this big group, can help others to achieve their individual goals. Which behaviors, or what should you do in order to help them? And again, I want you to give some kind of measurement tool. How would we know if we are on our way to achieve our collective goal, the one that you have set for the class? Now, the next step will be this. I want you to now think of desired behaviors. Which behaviors in our ideal class should we promote? Should we set as rules? Because the point in rules is to make some behaviors desirable, pleasant, good, to encourage some behaviors to occur, and to discourage other behaviors. In other words, to give prizes for good behaviors, and to decide which behaviors are good, and to decide which behaviors are bad, and to discourage it, to punish for them. So please think, which individual behaviors do you encourage? Which individual behaviors do we encourage in our class, and which we discourage? Which behaviors we should adopt, we should use, we should promote, and which we should not? The last part for now is this. I want you to please convince us, convince your friends. I will have one vote, the same as everyone as you. Convince us. Why should we accept your behaviors? Why should we accept your rules and not any others? I want you to please choose 3 of your rules. You can have more, but I want you to choose 3 of your rules and explain why should your friends accept them. We will vote. Each one will have 3 votes. Why should I vote for your rules? Please explain to us which values these behaviors reflect and which goals do they help to achieve. As I said, the next step will be to vote, to have a discussion, and then to vote, and then to change Class Dojo as a monitor system according to your commitments, in order to help us support your commitments, our commitments, and then to change Beam. Right? Now, I am creating a space which is dedicated for a discussion, a forum, questions and answers. I'm going to enter to this forum every once in a while to answer your questions. The point is to help you achieve or to finish this exercise before our next class, so we will be able to play football. Don't wait for me. If you can answer your friends, please do so. This is one of, I think, a behavior that I would like us to promote: solving problems, helping each other. Which ones do you suggest? See you next class, guys.